Good afternoon, team.
Good afternoon.
So once again we are back, and today we will be going to a new step. Means we have completed two of the major leaps or part of our goal that we want to achieve, and through this program. So let us recapitulate once that we have gone through a process where we have learned about our DNA, our, then our codes, our baselines, and how to use our baselines, how to use our codes in our day-to-day process as well as all our decision makings. So this was all we have learned from our internal learning, from the process, from the steps, from the tools that we have. Now in the next process, we will be trying to how to implement these tools in our lives. So when we are here, we have set up something to achieve. We want to achieve something. We all have desires. We all have dreams.
Right.
So now the real thing is coming up, for which we are here. How we can improve and reach. We all have had list of dreams. We all have from our childhood. We wanted to do something. We have achieved some. We have not achieved some, and we want to achieve some. We remember the first day we met. You remember the first day we met, we thought why we are here, then we had so many things.
Yes.
And in the process, we have learned something. So now we'll come to a process which will be called getting your outcomes. Now the question may arise that what is the difference between a goal and outcome? So what do you think is a goal, Saraswati?
Goal is something which we want to achieve at a certain time period. What, like suppose if someone tells me, ask me, what do you want to become?
Okay. So you
So-
want to
That's an
become?
interesting point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what I want to become. So
Like
I
I'm
can
just
land
giving
up
you something.
saying,
I'm giving you that you want to become a highly paid.
No, I let me
Yeah.
take it from here. So that's a very interesting point Saraswati raised. Goal is something
Yeah.
that we state when others ask.
Yeah.
So which means goal is something for outsiders' consumption.
Right.
What is your goal? My goal is to be this.
Yeah.
So it is not for myself.
Okay.
When I say state out a goal,
Yeah.
it is for other peoples to learn and probably appreciate.
Right.
However, I feel that outcome is my very own.
Yeah.
yeah, what he wanted to say is like now it's becoming clear that outcomes are the goals which are more specified.
Right.
This
Goals
is
can be anything which are, I think, open ended. They never end. They may end somewhere. If they end somewhere, that's a outcome.
That's a
I need an example of this. How will you differentiate between in your real life?
Okay.
Like someone wants to become a highly paid coach. Is it a goal or it's an outcome?
No, becoming a coach is not that specified, I think so. Because coach criteria can be anything. Now, if I want to if I say that for 1 year I want to coach 100 clients
Yeah.
and I want to get
1 lakh rupees from each
certain
client.
amount from each client.
Yeah.
If I tend to get that, or if I specify these things as my goal, then these becomes very specified one, and they are my outcomes.
So our outcomes are our goals, but they have a
yeah,
specific-
goals can be blind-footed.
yeah. Another simpler example can be there is a student
Yeah.
who says that I want to do very well in my plus two,
Right.
and then there is another one who says I will score at least 90% in my
90%.
plus two.
This is the best and most simplest example.
This is the outcome, and his goal is to do better. That better or good
It's
can
not
be
defined.
anything.
It's not defined.
It
But
can
when
be
it's an
anything.
outcome, it's
Yeah.
defined.
Right.
It
So
can
this
be
is the
anything.
basic difference between a goal and an outcome. So now in this process, once we have put ourselves into, we'll got all our goals to be outcomes, and we will specify things. Whenever think of a goal, we will put some specification into it and turn it into outcomes. So with the process we have gone through, I'll take you through a process where you will have to write 50 of your outcomes you plan. And next what you have to do is put a specific date to each of the outcomes. It will be 1 year, it will be 3 years, it will be 5 years.
Which you
and
want
be
to us to
5 years.
specify the duration
Yeah,
for
first
those
you'll
dreams.
write all the outcomes that you think is in your mind.
Okay.
Just
Freehand.
freehand, write it down. Write
Okay,
all those
we'll do
outcomes.
that, huh.
And once you're finished with it, give them specific dates. And once you give them a specific dates, the
You
next
mean the time period?
yeah, time period. Like I
Duration
said,
of-
1 year, 3 year, 5 year, and 5 year plus.
Means the
some
duration in
will
which
be
you want to
yeah.
achieve them.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay.
So let's go into the process first.
Done.
Done.
So now what you have to do is you have to choose top 3 in the first year, top 3 in the third 3 years you have to achieve, top 3 in the 5 years you want to achieve, and the top 3 in the 5 year plus
5.
period that you achieve. Kindly work it out for that one.
Okay, done.
Thank you. So what it comes in your first 3 years, Santanu?
My first year one is first
First
one
one.
year. The top
Top
outcome
3,
for first 1 year is I want to achieve financial independence.
Right.
The second one is I want to publish a book
Okay.
by the end of the year.
Okay.
And the third one is I want to lose 20 kgs.
I'll just have a question on your first outcome. What did you say?
I want to have financial independence.
So can you be a little more specific on this?
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. So it's a goal.
Yeah.
It's not an outcome yet.
Yeah.
So I would say that I want to get rid of all my credit card debts
Okay.
and I want to be loan free.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Now this becomes a outcome. Saraswati, for you, what are the first 3?
Yeah, for me the first specified one, if you say as an outcome, I want minimum 10 lakhs as my bank balance.
Okay. Very
More
specified.
specified
Good.
one.
Yeah, I understand.
And then I want to go for a water diving.
Water diving. Very
Yeah.
good.
Skydiving or water diving?
Like water diving.
Any particular place you want to go for water diving? I think you know
You
where
want the
where
water
all-
to dive on you or you want to dive into it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Saraswati, any particular place you want to do it?
no.
Do you know of the places where you can do water diving?
I'll have to search it out.
So I think it's not a complete.
It's not a specified
Yeah, it's
one
not-
then.
You can. It is.
But
But it
sort
can
of-
be a better.
Yeah,
Better.
because there
specified,
are
yeah.
options for it.
Yeah. So if you
Lots
say I
of
want to go
options.
Andamans and do it, or you want to go to Australia and do it, it becomes a better.
So are you meaning scuba diving?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's where I got confused.
Yeah, you got confused.
Oh no, I got it right. I think.
Scuba diving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to finalize my house.
Okay, you want to buy your own house.
Yeah, I'm into the process,
Okay.
and hopefully within 1 year I'll do that.
Now you have to be given a time limit.
Yeah,
And
within 1 year
is
I
the-
need to do that.
Good.
Yeah.
So what we always focus here is that we should focus first on the goals, the outcomes that we have set for the first year. Now, why first year? We have 3 year, we have 5 years, we have 5 year plus plans. That outcomes we have.
So that
But
we
why-
can catch hold of you if we are not able to.
See, it's nothing that I can do. It's all you.
Okay.
It's all you, and it's all the process that we have learned. Now it's not goals. Previously, all your dreams were goals, or it were just remain dreams.
And it remained goal.
Yeah, it remain goal, going round and round. So now you have specified it. Now you can think over it, how you will achieve it, what is the process you will go into it, how, which, where. These questions you will answer, and you put a time. You have already put a time period to it. So now they become outcomes.
Mhm.
So this way is the process how we plan our outcomes.
Okay.
So now next we'll go for the 3 years what you want to achieve, and the 5 years plus we want to achieve.
Okay.
So next day we'll go into a
So the priority, is it okay, or do we have to really look at it?
the priorities are you have to first go in for the initial years because you get more confidence once you achieve your initial
No,
goals.
but the first year 3 top outcomes,
Yeah,
we have prioritized.
yeah.
So will the tool be helping us to reprioritize it?
Yeah, I'll come to it. I'll come to it. There's a tool where we will put all these priorities into a process, and the tool will guide us. So
Okay.
let's put it into the tool.
Yeah.
I'm giving you the link.
Sure.
So Shantanu, did you get any change in your?
Yeah, a lot of changes. My top one was the financial freedom, that
Yeah.
getting rid of the credit card
Yeah,
loans
yeah.
and all. So it was top for me, but it has been pushed down to number 3.
Okay.
The top one for me, which was the third one actually
Okay.
in my original list,
Okay.
was losing 20 kgs.
Okay.
The tool thinks that is more
do
easily.
you think why the tool is thinking this way?
Yeah, probably the difficulty levels for
Okay.
the first one is pretty high.
Okay.
It has lot of dependencies on outside factors.
Right.
Whereas when we look at the 20 kg one,
Okay.
the accountability lies with me,
Right.
most of it.
Right.
Okay, no one else is going to do exercises for me.
Right.
I have to do it.
Right.
So since the things are within my own control,
Yes.
so probably that's why the tool thinks that.
So now you can understand the tool wants us to do things which we can do it and we have control first, so that what are we milestones. If you reach one milestone, you feel 20 kgs, maybe you can do it in 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, or within a year. What you have planned, you can do it. It's very easily doable, and so the tool also wants to guide you to a process where you get small incentives achieving. Maybe if you improve on your health, the second part will automatically come in line. The third choice will also come into line. So this is a process. Saraswati, how it went with you?
Yeah, for me, when I decided the priorities, it came as like finalizing my house as my topmost outcome.
Wow.
But as per when I went through the process, it said the 10 lakhs amount in my account is my first priority.
So lucky.
The thing is that when I started linking it up, I came to a conclusion that yes, unless and until I have a certain amount in my account, I really cannot go and finalize my house by any chance.
Okay.
So I think so. This is what the tool has guided me is really good, and based on facts.
So we now understand that systems is helping us in deciding.
Right.
The system is helping us in deciding. Now in the next class, when we are together, we will go into a deep process of how we can improve on our outcomes.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank